Hi.
Hi.
I'm Christina.
I'm Eva.
Great. So today we want to talk about IBS. Woo!
Everyone's favorite irritable bowel syndrome.
Best topic ever. Right. So the reason we want to talk about IBS today is because we both suffer from IBS.
We do.
And we find that there's a lot of people out there who don't really know what it is, or think the wrong things, or don't know that every person with IBS has a different kind of symptoms and different kind of presentation of the disorder. Yeah.
There's so many misunderstandings about IBS that it is not even funny. Let alone women and generally talking about poo, which we don't talk about enough considering how often it happens. And there's a lot of assumptions that women just don't poo.
No, we don't poo.
I've never pooed.
What is that? What's poo?
If you've pooed, like, don't.
Ugh.
I don't even. But obviously we do, and we think that it's
What?
and it's really important that we talk about it because it's a huge part of your life having IBS, and it's a shame that it just goes unmentioned.
Yeah. Every time someone's like, "Oh, why can't you eat that?" and I'm like, "Because I have IBS," and then it's like, crickets.
Yeah.
Right. So, about me, I got diagnosed about 2.5 years ago. Basically, it was a conversation with my doctor. You don't seem to have any other problems. There's nothing in the tests, blah, blah, blah. So it's obviously all in your head. Right. Thanks. You helped.
I'll just undo that then.
You helped.
I just would. Just get in there.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I'll just think it away. Right. I will tell my stomach not to get bloated or in pain when I eat. Sure. Just go ahead. Go ahead, do it. Do it. Stop.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, no, you can't. You really can't. It's like any other illness, and that's what people don't get, I think, is that people think IBS is like you're just lazy, or you want to be on a gluten-free diet to lose weight. No. Like, no. No. Right, so basically we wanted to do this blog because we both went through really tough times trying to figure out how to get to a better place, and we're both in a really good place right now, despite suffering from it. And so we want to help others. I was in a horrible place. I don't know about Eva. I don't remember. But when I first got diagnosed, I was in a really, really, really bad place. And I just kind of wanted to do this only when I got to a better place of well-being, and I think I'm there now, so hopefully you can help.
And I think it's really important that, because when people first get diagnosed, I know when I was first diagnosed, you feel like they say 1 in 5 people have it. Where are they, and why aren't they speaking to me about it? You feel like you're the only one. It's really embarrassing that like there is nothing which can improve it, and you're just stuck with it, because if they say it's all in your head, then that means what does that mean? And actually there are lots of things you can do which can help, and one of those things is actually knowing more about it and being able to talk to people about it. So being like,
that actually really helps also when you accept it, and when you realize that it's not something that you should be ashamed about. It's a lot better. It's a lot better.
So I was diagnosed 7 years ago when I was around 16, and obviously when you're 16 you're just like, don't even look at me, like my spot, but like let alone the fact that you can't go half an hour without needing the loo. So obviously that was like a huge deal for me at that time. Unlike Christina, my IBS is very stress related, and obviously when you're 16 in the UK, that means exams every year. So obviously that didn't help. But now I feel so much more in control of things and able to predict when things are going to happen in my stomach and what I can do to help manage that. And you know, there's no cure. There's no like, you know, magically everything's 100% fine. Some people grow out of it. They do. Some people don't, but they learn to manage it better, and it stops being such a huge part of your life.
Just to add to that, I'm trying to say that for those of you out there who have tried so many different things and you're fed up and you're in a really bad place, I want to say don't give up, because I was there and I promise you I was really, really ready to quit and I didn't. And now I'm here and I'm really happy. And just saying, I'm not saying that we're going to give you a cure, that we're going to tell you things that will help you, but just not to give up and to get to a better place, not necessarily by having a cure for it and getting rid of it, but just being happier with it, if that makes sense.
And also, like, part of a community. Like, I would have never imagined 7 years ago that I would be now making a video with someone else just talking about our symptoms and talking about what treatments work and what don't. And that's part of that conversation which we want to share with you through these videos on various things which might help to do with IBS. Different diets, different exercise, different, like, doing clothes and a little bit of science as well, maybe. Just anything which is just part of the chat.
Hopefully we can build like a little kind of community. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to hear from you too. If you have questions, feel free to email us. Even now, if you want us to do a video, that's great.
Yeah.
Right.
No bowel movement is too small to hear about. Or too big.
No. Even if you have trouble and you don't necessarily have IBS, whatever that means, even if you have trouble with toilet issues, I have lots of tips that I can give you to help you go more easily. That's basically all I do every day. But yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah. So we hope to see you again next week.
Yeah.
Yay.
More top tips.
Welcome. So bloated right now.